It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder control the tap. Westbrook to Paul George. Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason. Paul George stays in OKC. I think.
Substitutions, Oklahoma City. Substitutions, Phoenix.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Westbrook with the basketball. Down three. To Schroeder. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Jackson. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Phoenix with it. Here comes the screen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Westbrook with it. They trail by 2. To Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Westbrook into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in what's been a fast-moving opening quarter. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Suns control the possession. They'll look to Bender down low. You've got to get that one to go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Gets it in the left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Nothing going here on that drive. Russell Westbrook matched up with Bender. Schroeder to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24.
Screen. Switch.
Oh, Russell Westbrook missed his first. That one goes. That'll do it for the first quarter, and this one's all tied up. Very even in the first quarter, tied at 12 to start the second.
Subbing in for the Phoenix Suns, number 21.
Booker picked up by Robertson.
Entering the game for Oklahoma City, number 0, Russell Westbrook.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Rashawn Holmes with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 25.
It's Westbrook. Not going down for him this time. To Booker. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Schroeder. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
No, he can't guard you out there.
Runner here won't go.
Hey, switch. I got it.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 of 4 now.
The assist from number 13.
The pass taken away. So we head to intermission, all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Suns don't have the advantage or the disadvantage. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Substitutions.
Carmelo Anthony traded, but Sam Presti turns that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about Schroeder, he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball-dominant guard. He will have the ball in his hands, but he's more apt to make plays quickly with the ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of the shot clock.
Nerlens Noel at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
Get down. Half court. Head toss.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you, or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes, or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Suns with the basketball.
Hey, big screen right there. Big screen.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And the basket good at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Schroeder with the basketball. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Drives, but his shot won't go down. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hey, watch this screen left.
They'll look to Bender down low. The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
George to Schroeder. Driving right to the basket. No good, and no foul. Another follows, still no good. Phoenix has the ball.
Match up.
Here comes the screen. And scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Josh Jackson guarded by Robertson. And the slam.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Bell check.
George here against Holmes. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second and three, got it. No good. 1 for 3 on that trip. Here's Schroeder with it. The margin standing now at 7. Wide open look, won't go. And the Thunder with the rebound. To George. Paul George, now 3 for 9.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Almost unlucky bounce. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down, the Suns have the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter, and I think
Substitutions, Oklahoma City. Substitutions, Phoenix.
count the basket at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. That's going to be out of bounds. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Runner's good there.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Westbrook across the timeline. His group now down 2. From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there to Westbrook. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nice pass to set things up. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Suns ball. Here comes the screen.
Hey, kick me the ball.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Westbrook into the front court. Leads a bucket. And Jackson able to grab the rebound. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Russell Westbrook here against Bender. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Phoenix Suns are in the penalty. That's his third personal foul.
Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Thunder emerged victorious after a tight finish. When you're able to get steals like they did here today, it greatly improves your chances of winning. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Suns lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy.
Natasha Martinez. The one made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.